All right, so it's time to talk about water. We all know we need water. We all know water is very important for our bodies, and I bet we all know how much to drink in water, or at least Steve's told us. Half our body weight in ounces in water. So I have been doing this for years, and when Steve asked me to do this video, I was like, but you know I'm not going to do a video on water, right? Because I had been drinking half my body weight in water for years, and it seemed to work. And then I had a naturopath test me, and she said, "You're so dehydrated." And I was like, I don't understand how I could be dehydrated. I drink so much water. She's like, "No, you really are." So she prescribed some hydration drops for me, and I started taking them. And at the 2-week mark, I felt like I had influenza. Totally sick. Actually, no, not that. The flu bug, because it was my stomach that felt sick. So I had the stomach flu. And I let her know afterwards, and she's like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, when you detox, we finally get enough water, your body totally detoxes and you feel that way." So forewarning, you will feel that way. It's a normal feeling. In fact, this video got interrupted because I got a phone call, and a lady was like, "I started feeling so sick, and it must be the good stuff I'm doing. I better quit." No, please don't quit the good stuff. The good stuff means it's getting rid of the bad stuff, and you have to feel crappy in the meantime. Sometimes. The goal is to keep you as comfortable as possible, but sometimes you do have to feel crappy to get to the good place because you put the crap in the first place. So we got to get rid of it. Okay? So, water. Back to water. So my video is not really about water. It's actually about salt. Because when I started bringing to light to the family that I was dehydrated and why, I also realized there was one key thing that always made me feel better. And it started when I was pregnant, and I was feeling morning sickness, and one of my homeopathic morning sickness drinks was water with lemon, honey, and baking soda and salt. And when I drank that, I stopped having really low blood pressure, I stopped feeling really dizzy and sick, and I stopped vomiting, and I started feeling so much better. And so I started looking into, what are the ingredients of this? Why is that working? What do I do? And it had apple cider vinegar too. So I eventually eliminated the apple cider vinegar and the honey. I still drink with lemon oil in my water, and I drink with salt in my water. And actually, I didn't even do that. So I have not yet had my salt intake for today. And so I'm going to show you what I use as my salts. I really, really love this salt. It is a very coarse gray salt. It is from France, and it is full of all the extra vitamins and minerals your body needs. So I use this salt 100% primarily, and I can feel a difference in my brain by using it. My kids don't love that salt, especially because it's a coarser salt and it's really good on like the finishing touch of foods. But if I can dissolve it in water, they don't even know that they just got gray salt. It's delicious. So I use a lot of Himalayan pink salt. Another salt I really, really love is Redmond's real salt for a healthy salt option. So what I do is, you can stir this into water if you want, but you don't have to. I take a pinch of salt, put it on my tongue, and let it sit there for a minute. And I try to actually let it dissolve a little bit. And then at some point, it gets a little like, whoa, too much. And then I drink my water. Sorry, should have taken that lid off. I drink my water. Now, I drink my water out of glass or metal most of the time because I'm always putting water and oils together. And essential oils will break down plastic, and then you have to drink the plastic, and that's not good for anybody's health. So you always just drink out of metal or glass. And today I actually have tea in my water bottle. Do you like my water bottle? I do. I love my water bottle. I have tea in my water bottle because I add tea plus I added oils to that, and that's what I'm drinking today. And that is a really good way to start getting good water into your body, is by flavoring it. So I love adding essential oils to my water to flavor it. So that is a big deal. And then the other half of my story is that after exercising, I started realizing that I needed I really liked electrolytes. And so I was either making this homemade electrolyte mix, which was my pregnancy mix, or I was actually buying coconut water in big packs, and I would drink those. And that actually was so helpful for my brain health that I was drinking it even if I wasn't exercising. So if I can feel this thing I call brain fatigue, where my brain just starts to like shrink back and it doesn't want to function and it's not moving forward, and you're like, oh, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong. The brain is dehydrated. So drinking some coconut water, downing it, totally helps. I was recently at a Disney World trip with a bunch of girlfriends, and one of them hates coconut water, but she was constantly getting super swollen in her legs. And I was like, look, you're dehydrated. You need coconut water. So we went to the store. We bought her a big bottle, and I was like, your goal is to drink this whole thing today. We're buying another one tomorrow. Drink it. And so she would just like pound it down and then go to bed. And she woke up rested, not swollen. And she was like, oh, that worked. I'm like, I know it worked. So do it again. So we had to do it all over again the next day, and I was there cheering her on because it is so important to get water. So if you don't have access to a naturopath who can prescribe hydration drops, coconut water, and then salt and water. Good salt, because you need the vitamins and minerals in salt. And salt gets a bad rap, but it gets a bad rap on the market because it has 90% chemicals to the salt in all that beautiful white salt that you see. So that beautiful white salt is better for your front porch. That's all I see. It is not good for your body. Don't put it in your body ever. Don't sprinkle it on your food. I actually travel with salt in my purse so that I can use it when I'm traveling, because it's very rare to go to a place that has good salt that they're offering you, because good salt isn't as cheap as white salt. So there you go. There's your thought on water, but what you need to add to the water so that the water can be effective for you.